Hi, how's it going, guys? So I recorded this video. This is Incredibox, by the way. Amazing game. If you haven't played it, go ahead and play it. But on this video, I got a copyright claim, and I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's probably from Incredibox. It's music that they made and put so much hard work into. I click on it, and it's this random guy, Right Tings and ZH, and as you see, I've got it pulled up here as well. But let's just listen to this part real quick. I only have the SD version so far loaded. Still a funny part, but I searched this video up and I find this part. And it's just a slowed down version. Do, 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 do. And then there's this do, 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 do. So it's just playing Incredibox. And it was provided to YouTube by this media company, which, as far as I can see, is legit. A lot of smaller indie artists use this to get their songs out there. So I don't think that they have anything wrong there, question mark. But as you can see, it was released and copyrighted by ZH. You go to their channel, and they have all these albums, all sorts of albums that are just within this, basically this year, by the way, because since this was released on in May 2025 and it's July, that means this and everything above it is within a year. And then I was like, okay, let me look into part 1 and part 2 real quick. So here's another one of part 1, and this is just Incredibox. It's literally just Incredibox slowed down. That's all it is. And then I go to volume 2, which was released more recently. Oh yeah, this is the other weird thing. It says that this one was released in July a year ago, which means that all of this was then within 2 months. What the crap? Within 2 months? What? I think this person is taking songs from other people, slowing it down, and then copywriting it. And then that way, it pops up on these videos as a copyright claim, rather than from Incredibox itself. And you know, Incredibox, so far so good, has its own page. And as far as I know, you can't just record their songs and copyright them. That doesn't make any sense. At least I don't think so. But then you've got this one. This is a volume 2. It's a different company, Z Corp, which I could not find online, by the way. I tried to search Z Corp music, and I just found full main theme. Like, there's Z Corp themes, but I didn't find an actual Z Corp company. Let me try music company, maybe. No, nothing outside of Plants vs. Zombies. So I don't know it. And then also the producer and composer is Fred Ted on here. On these ones, it's ZH and Freddie Fortin, and this one ZH Freddie Fortin, and copyright control is the music publisher. But then it's weird. I don't understand. And then this is also just Incredibox. It's just Incredibox. I think this is volume 2 as well. This entire album seems to be... Where'd it go? This entire album seems to be Incredibox version 1 alpha, and then the other one seems to be version 2 of the same song. You go to this one, same thing, Incredibox. And then you have, oh, I forgot to pause it. And then you've got like these ones. It's 8-Bit Challenge, something like that. There's Beatbox Volume 1.
Yo, make your head snap back with the boom back.
And it's provided to YouTube by different company. This one says 2022, so I don't even know. Scratch Jam is ZH. I don't know what this is from, but I don't think they originally created it. And then you've got this one. It's one song. It's DistroKid. It seems like this is maybe a more real song that they made. I'm not really sure. But there are other ones, like Church 8-Bit, also. Different provider company. Fred 4. Not ZH, so I don't know who Fred 4 is. There's some weird stuff going on with this channel. I went to Incredibox's FAQ and I asked them if this is a legit person that excuse me, a legit person that actually has the right to these songs, especially since they were just posted within a year of each other. Let's see, this one's a year, this one's 2025, that one's 2025. That's the other thing that's weird is the album was all posted on the same day, it looks like, too, and they just used the same description. Yes, birdies? Yeah, what's up? And then version 2, July 2025, and it was released earlier. Well, this is the other weird thing. It was released on May 29th, but it was posted on the 28th. So it was released the same day. This one was released at the end of the same month. So it doesn't really make all the sense in the world. But I asked Incredibox, haven't received a response yet, just if this is a legit person, if they actually have the copyright to these songs. I don't believe so. I don't know what Dark Game is. And from what I can see, this person doesn't have anything else on their channel other than these releases. And on their home, even then, it's just their releases. So it doesn't make sense. There's this one, which is a more recent one. It's just piano music. And this just leads to the same video. And there's comments on this one, which is interesting. It's just emojis. But there's a lot of views on this. This isn't Incredibox, but I'm just curious to see if this is a different one. I'm gonna do some more extended research into this with my wife and see if we can find anything else, and I'll make an update in as a comment or as another video. But there's some weird stuff going on. I don't know what this is. This doesn't make any sense to me. If you go to Incredibox's page, or not So Far So Good, I guess you can go to here though, and then you go to their where is it at? Terms of use is what I was looking at. I was looking at, let's see, what was it? Post? Oh, whoops! Wow. Holy cow, what am I doing? Okay. Oh shoot, what was it under access to the service or users obligations maybe? I don't know. Comply with the publisher's recommendations. Not publish any content that infringes the rights of third parties, particularly intellectual property rights or any other personal rights. Don't copy, give, sell, lend, rent, distribute, reproduce, exploit, commercially or otherwise present or display the content accessed through the service, including but not limited to the provided samples of any other content forming part of or appearing on the service. What? Oh, it actually says not to make commercial use of the service or the content either. Well, I hope that just making a video playing the game isn't copyrighted. If it is, then I will gladly take the videos down. My goal for whenever I play videos is to get other people to also play these video games as well, especially when they're really good ones. Like, I want people to play Skyrim and Incredibox, Spider-Man, Crime Scene Cleaner is one that I don't know if it's come out yet as of making this video, but I've been playing Crime Scene Cleaner as well. All sorts of video games, Water Park Simulator as well. I want other people to play those games, to support the creators, to play those games, to have fun, basically. And same with Incredibox. And Incredibox is not a game that's too expensive, so I think to comply with not stealing their music is a pretty fair deal, especially when they write, I assume write and compose it themselves. If you go to their FAQ and go to what is it was who produces the music, Paul, aka Incredible Polo. You can find more information about him and listen to his last sounds by visiting his personal Bandcamp. So this is him here. Oh, I didn't realize it led to the same place. But this guy apparently is the one that's producing the music, and he's selling vinyls and compact discs of his own music, essentially. So for this person to just steal that, record it on their own, and then get views from this, because they're using, I don't know, some sort of company or something to put it on YouTube, it's definitely going to be on, Spotify or something else of the likes. Their description says ZH Music. Their playlist, the only one they have is this one, which is just their songs and then a bunch of other people's songs, which they only have this one, which is also weird. This channel is weird. I don't know if it's an AI generated some of it or what, but it is a weird channel. They have a golden hour as well. Is this gonna be Jake's golden hour? That'd be crazy. No, okay. This is also DistroKid, but there's YL. I don't know what YL is, and I don't know what Chronosonic Gallery is. Chronosonic Gallery? There's Chronosonic Official. There doesn't seem to be anything. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me. And some of these don't seem to be real companies either. Anyways, I went down here and I used this form to contact them. So we'll see whenever they respond, if they respond. I don't know how quick it will be, but I'm assuming because of their FAQ that says you cannot publish our songs, somebody else wrote them, that means you can't publish their sounds and take and claim it as your own, basically. It's because it's not yours, it's theirs. They have written it and whatever else. That I don't know why I'm stuttering. Sorry about that. But they have terms of use, and I understand that some people don't read them. It makes sense, especially when they're really long. But you do need to follow them still. You need to know what you're doing. You can't just steal other people's work, which is also why I don't like AI image generation tools when people are trying to sell basically their AI art, because it's just stealing other people's art and you're selling it. That doesn't, why? You can't sell art that you didn't come up with. You just prompted an AI that's taking all these other artists' art and just compiling them, and it doesn't make any sense. Anyways, sorry for the long rant. I just hope that this person doesn't make any more money from this than they have, especially when it's not their own work. For stuff that is their own work, I hope that they can prosper and they can make a lot of money, and whatever else. Like if this is an actual song that they made, or if this is an actual song that they made, I'm glad that they're getting views. But to have these like other albums that are just different songs, like look at this one, the 1.3k views. It's Incredibox for sure. It's Incredibox. This is just Incredibox. We got people saw this on TikTok looking for it on YouTube. Same here, bro. I'm like, what? Sorry, I didn't need to go to their channel. Whoops. Not exposing them. Sorry, exposing this guy, or girl, or trans, whatever. They joined in August too. What? How are they posting stuff in July if they joined in August? Are these all within a month? This was 11 months ago. I swear there were some songs that were, July 30th, 2025. What? How was their channel made in August? August 21st, 2025, July 30th. What? And this one was a year ago as well. March? What the crap? How did they post songs before their channel was made? I think that's a YouTube bug more than anything. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. I don't know. I just hope that Incredibox can make their money back from this. It doesn't look like they have a whole ton of views. 1.3k is the highest I've seen on a single video. Video for their volumes. So I just hope that so far so good. Their company just, I don't know. I hope that they can get the money that they deserve. I think they must have royalties on their own songs, right? That doesn't make sense. Alan, Romaine, and Paul. And this is Paul. Alan, Romaine, and Paul. So they must have modeled this one to look like him. That makes sense, I guess. Outside the project, he's pursuing his career as a musician under the moniker Incredible Polo. Nardi has put out several albums. So yeah, check this guy out as well. I mean, I don't want to play I don't want to play a ton of his songs. I don't want to steal his songs. I I don't know. This guy's the director. This guy's the graphic designer. So shout out to these guys for making such an incredible game. One that I played for many years since I'm sure elementary school when it first. Let's see, it would have came out in probably 2012. So yeah, it would have been when I was in elementary school or maybe even middle school. I don't even know. Man, they made an incredible game, and I'm glad that they seem to be doing well. They also have all rights reserved, so this person, stop stealing other people's music. Just make your own music, make your own themes. It's understandable if you want to not copy, but if you're inspired by a song, that makes sense. On my other channel, my music channel, I'll just write songs and then build upon it. So I'll build a theme, and I actually have a song, Stiff Me, that sounds like another song that just happened to be released. I think it was after mine. That sounds pretty similar, and it's just da 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 da. That's the first thing I wrote, and then I just built upon that. So it makes sense. You can be inspired by other people. That's what happens when you're in music or whatever hobby you're in. You can get inspired by other people that do that same thing that you're interested in, but you can't just copy and paste because that's plagiarism. Or if it's not plagiarism, it's what's the other one? There's another word that I'm trying to think of that I cannot think of. It's stealing their content, basically, and especially content that they've definitely worked hard on. I mean, they've got so many different versions. From what I saw, there were 9 versions out so far. I don't know if they're doing a version 10, if they're expanding on that, but they've put a lot of work into making individual sounds that also work together. If you don't know about this, it's basically you'll click and drag on these, and they're individual sounds. So you've got beatboxing, you've got ones that make other sounds, stuff like that. No, wait, that's the. And so what you do is you just you compile your own song from these sounds, and they all sound good together, which is incredible, by the way. I mean, I'm sure it would be a little easier to get it within beat and on the right key, but to make them fit so well together is what's incredible about this game, and why I think people should play it. I think this, and there's some other games too that inspired me to, sing as much as I do, and love music and listen to music as much as I do. And this game's incredible. I just hope that ZH stops taking people's songs, because that's not cool at all. And especially when they get views on it and take away from Incredibox's amazing songwriting and composing and whatever else. This just feels like Incredibox, and it's also so weird that it's different. It's a different. What do you call it? A different publisher every time. Excuse me. I don't know. I hope that at the very least, the Incredibox creators can know about this person, and if they need to take action, then they can take action. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my rant. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Sorry it was all over the place. Bye.